The man who reads nothing at all is better educated than the man who reads nothing but newspapers. The most valuable of all talents is that of never using two words when one will do. I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work the more I have of it. I cannot live without books. Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask. Act. Action will delineate and define you. Honesty is the first chapter of the book Wisdom. I would rather be exposed to the inconveniences attending too much liberty than to those attending too small a degree of it. History, in general, only informs us what bad government is. There is nothing more unequal than the equal treatment of unequal people. All should be laid open to you without reserve, for there is not a truth existing which I fear, or would wish unknown to the whole world. If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. Timid men prefer the calm of despotism to the tempestuous sea of liberty. I think one travels more usefully when they travel alone, because they reflect more. Do not bite at the bait of pleasure till you know there is no hook beneath it. I was bold in the pursuit of knowledge, never fearing to follow truth and reason to whatever results they led. To compel a man to furnish funds for the propagation of ideas he disbelieves and abhors is sinful and tyrannical. I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. Every day is lost in which we do not learn something useful. Man has no nobler or more valuable possession than time. Our liberty depends on the freedom of the press, and that cannot be limited without being lost. Be polite to all, but intimate with few. I prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery. He who permits himself to tell a lie once finds it much easier to do it the second time. The only security of all is in a free press. No people can be both ignorant and free. Pride costs us more than hunger, thirst, and cold. An enemy generally says and believes what he wishes. Peace and friendship with all mankind is our wisest policy, and I wish we may be permitted to pursue it. He who knows best knows how little he knows. Jefferson was not only a Renaissance man, but perhaps even a new kind of man. He was fluent in 5 languages and could read 2 others. He wrote over 16,000 letters during his lifetime. He was acquainted with almost all the influential people in America and also with many in Europe. He was a lawyer, agriculturalist, musician, scientist, philosopher, author, architect, inventor, and statesman. Although he had never set foot outside the American continent until he came of age, he acquired an education that rivaled the best in Europe. He was clearly the most important American son of the Enlightenment. Thanks for watching.